cannot get out. They are coming.
Hello and welcome back to the World Cup for Age of the Ring. We are in the qualifier stage and I've got my brothers with me to cast these tournaments. We're in round one, which is Thena versus Heesh. Okay, so let's start us off, Sam. Who are you going to go for? You've got Thena or Heesh? Who are you going for?
Well, I'm going to pick Thena on this one.
Okay.
Probably been thrashed more times by Thena, so...
Right, logic, love it. Do you notice how I've taken the scores off? So you can't cheat.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I just want to say you were cheating. Like it's, whether it was obvious or not. It was nicely pointed out in the comments. So thank you for that. So, I mean, early doors.
Also,
we've got.
I'm just going to say it. I'm not sure how to say Heesh. Is that he?
I can't.
Thena
or
is much easier. It's less of a mouthful. So.
Heesh. Or is it Heesh or Heesh? I don't know. We won't go there.
I think we already did.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, mate. I'm sure he's. Anyway, leave my team alone. Anyway, so do you know what you never see online? You never see the basic wargs.
There you go. What are those? Those are basic wargs, are they not?
I know, but I mean, both of these players are much better than me. But usually, people just try and rush to the riders.
Okay. Yeah.
So there you go. So I suppose it's like anti-harass, but also not what you would expect from a goblin player 1v1.
Yeah. Okay. So you've got goblins bottom right, and they've knocked out the wargs. And is anybody pressing at the moment? Just talk me through. I can't.
Yeah, so we've got Eisen have sent pikes. How did Eisen know?
Anticipate that.
Like maybe that's just a really good. I mean, I'm just trying to learn from the best. Like maybe that's just a really good harass strategy. Like send pikes to start, but pikes tend to lose. Like you can see right here, they tend to be losing quite substantially to.
Yeah.
I am going to point out that I love this map, and I love the fact that you can just you can first of all, we're playing underwater, and secondly, you can genuinely, the first thing that Eisen has done is captured the middle so he can have fish on the map. I mean, excellent. I love that. So there's a bit of back and forth here. So you can see if you just look at the radar, you can see that.
Yeah, it looks like.
I would say maybe purple. Is having more luck. So Eisen is maybe dominating because he's harassing at the top up here.
Yeah.
In Eisen's base and Goblin. So maybe Thena's maybe got the upper hand with those. Maybe those wargs are. There's a bit of a tramp. See, look, that trample does nothing. They were just wildlings. I guess they disrupt. I guess that's partly their charm.
Yeah, but I mean, I think you have to say both players, they're doing exactly the right thing, aren't they? Trying to harass from early doors. Which is basically what 1v1 is all about, I think.
Yeah, there's a point, I guess, where you've got to shift to, defend and, but look, if you look, he's kind of pushing more through the middle. So we've got sort of goblins or Misty and Thena sort of dominating from the offset, and these wargs. Now maybe we're going to see how we should be using these wargs.
Yeah. Okay.
Do they do huge building damage? Is this the Bennett? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. So they're nasty harass units. Brilliant. Because that is me. Look, you can just run off.
Yeah, just don't engage any of the units. You just hold them at standoff position, really, can't you?
And if you do enough of those laps, you can certainly just bring them down. You don't have to take them out in one go. Look, he just damages them, runs to the next one. Yeah.
And interestingly enough, look, the effect is that Heesh is now chasing the wargs and is no longer harassing Thena, so he's kind of getting turtled already, isn't he? Whereas,
look, and so the goblins are pouring in on the edges and just finishing off those farms.
This can be a short game, mate.
I'm just putting it out there. I'm choosing teams next.
All right. Okay. Right. So
why do you always get?
put yourself in Heish's position. You've got
Yeah.
to get out of your base, haven't you? It's really, I mean, if you sit in there and try and chase those wargs, you're pretty much stuffed. But he's in a difficult spot, admittedly, isn't he? Because
I think he's done the right thing. I think it's exactly the only thing you can do when you're faced with goblins is build cavalry. Oh, but I think Isengard wargs and cavalry, they struggle a fair bit. I mean, they just not got the trample that you'd expect, and they're really struggling a bit there. So yeah, it's tricky. I really don't know what the answer is.
And he's got goblins crawling all over him at the moment, isn't he, as well? So,
yeah, I don't.
It's looking good for me, mate.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm winning by proxy, which makes a change.
Hold on a second. Did we just? Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, it's it's dominating quite significantly, isn't it, from both sides? So, but I do think that maybe it's looking pretty bad.
It is looking bad. I think, I think it's
eco harass.
I'm going to call it now. Yeah, I mean, the eco harass, that's going to wreck the eco, and then
I think we're fine.
Down go the command points, income.
Look, if you look at the scoreboard, it's pretty even. There's like a point difference in it.
Okay, talk to me about cash. Is that even?
Yeah, as in like resource economy. I would say that actually the top team has a better, really clever thing that Heish has done is, as the harass has been pushed through, taking out the back farms, he's been building forward. So actually, I would say that there's probably maybe more farms. It's pretty even. So I don't think it's over really yet. We've got these still rolling out with these wargs or these wolves. Right, we're gonna have to differentiate. Goblins have goblins have wolves. Isengard has wargs, but for all intents and purposes, we're gonna mess that up and we're gonna keep going back and forth, I'm sure. But yeah, this looks really close match.
Do you think?
I think yeah, I do. Do you know the reason why I think it's goblins always look like they have a much larger army, but you've got to remember there's like a difference in like strength. Although they definitely look like they're running away.
and to be honest, like mate, if you're running like that, you're just taking damage in the back, isn't it? Unless there's some sort of clever hook going on, then
you're
would
not
it not
going
be
to
better to stop and fight and just you're going to lose one way or another, aren't you? Might as well.
I mean, you're definitely going to lose, and you just can't outrun Screechers and Moria Screechers. They're just so fast. Ooh, okay. So the harass is so strong. I guess what I think we'd want to see at this point in the game is you just need to send 1 or 2 units to just go and sweep some farms, which is exactly what he has done. Like, he's sent some units to his base that he can't ignore.
Yes.
But the issue you've got is just the sheer number. We might see a bit of a slow in the pace of the game because this harass is becoming slightly less effective. So we might start to see... Oh, no, it's still going.
Not turned off the taps yet.
So Eisen's got its tier 2 power. So we've got the forges, and they sort of push that out. 81 a tick. Look at that from the resource when you put that on. So yeah, this is an even game. They've got the same number of spellbook points. I guess it just, from aggression-wise, we're seeing Heish being a lot more defensive, but I think you have to be against Misty.
Yeah, I mean, actually, in fairness,
in his defense,
goblins are so aggressive, aren't they? Yeah.
They're both playing exactly how you would expect, and Heish is doing everything right. He's building wargs, he's countering, he's deleting farms. Where are they going? He's doing like I said. He's got his small raiding party. That's obviously has to be. I mean, that's a real loss, losing your your tier 2 power. I mean, that's 10 power points wasted.
Yeah, absolutely.
Poor Thena. That's great from Heish. Well done. Because that aggression, he has countered it. Yeah, that's really shocking. He's lost it though. Yeah, he has lost it. Yeah, he's got some skeletons out. I love these units. I wish we would see more of these in online games. They basically they regain their health outside of combat, which sounds, unimpressive, but they regain their health so fast. Like the units come back to life. It's so cool.
Amazing. Yeah.
No one builds them, Sam, if I'm honest. No one builds them.
Why not?
Because they are such a cool unit. I think it's difficult to find their place in where they fit in the army. Are they early game? Are they mid game?
Well, Thena's building them, isn't he? So
yeah, well, cool. Yeah, the brilliant. Of course, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's good to. Of course, you'll find a place for them. You'll know where they go. It's like mid game. Average game probably lasts about 30-20 minutes. So yeah, we're about 10 minutes in. So it's probably exactly when you should build them, like mid game unit. I am. Oh, okay. So again, look at this. Look at the position on the radar. Look at the 4 little surrounding parties of the of purple on the map. It's just that multitasking. I mean, Heish is responding. Look, you look at the radar. He's got, he's tackling the army at the front, which is completely. He's won that victory.
Yeah.
It's
got
just
at the top, hasn't he? Yeah, he's doing coming into the farms.
Look, right at the back as well. He's got those.
Yeah.
I mean, there you go. That's how you use those wolves. Those
and in
wolves.
fairness, he's split up his army. He's got multiple points of attack on Heish's base, isn't he? So yeah, that
mate, I've always shunned those early game wolves, saying they were rubbish at trample and why. But Thena is just demonstrating how they can be so brutal. He's had those same 2 packs. And he's kept them alive.
I want to know what level they are. They've got to be like...
Yeah, level 3. Level 3, I think.
Insane.
That's nice. That's a nice counter from... Oh, level 4, tell a lie. Level 3.
Oh, they're not going to get out now, are they? It's going to get dropped by the fortress. Is it by wolves?
Yeah, why run them that way? I'm sure there's a reason. But this is a nice counter harass, but... It's difficult because the pressure's so hard on poor Heish's base.
Yeah, he's still got purple on his base, hasn't he? But mind you, you absolutely got to push out, haven't you? Which is what he's trying to do. So
we've got Glorfindel coming up the field, which might be the
decider.
Well, it's Glorfindel versus Sharku. If you look, Sharku's on the pitch, and this is what's so good. They're doing everything right. I genuinely wouldn't change anything. That's sort of the play that's happening. It's just so well put together. Every response, they're countering the harass with cavalry. They're building cavalry heroes. This is why these are the sort of games that we want to see in the World Cup. These sort of.
I mean, that's absolutely right, isn't it? Yeah, Sharku is perfect for the wolves, but
yeah. Yeah, look, now he's trampling. They're in full retreat now. You don't want to stop, though. You want to get out of there. Poison Blades. Come on. It's so easy to sort of lose that. And look, he's found that forward tunnel, which is great. This is good from Heish. We can do this, buddy. We've got this. But
I'm still feeling bullish, by the way, mate. I think Thena's got this. Maybe I called it a bit early, but...
You called it, man, but I'm telling you, this. It's not over, because if you look, the units, as Isengard ticks over, Misty's ability to sort of an advantage early game perhaps dwindles. We're starting to see maybe some more elite units coming out from Eisen. Maybe some more of those wildlings would be nice. I hope. This is how I'm foreseeing it. I mean, that is huge amounts of purple on the map.
That is a lot of purple to do.
That is a lot of purple. I guess.
What are the command points like? Talk to me about command points. Are they? Because that gives you a good indicator of.
Well, I mean,
farms,
obviously,
isn't it? Eco.
Farms. If you categorically look at, Thena's got more farms. He's mapped up all the map, hasn't he? So with farms, he's gonna have a higher command point ratio. So yeah, not
that explains that purple army, really.
Yeah, maybe this is
a bit too much now, isn't it?
Well, they're clumped, so maybe. Oh, I love this power. Go on, Sharku. what happened there? It kind of... Oh, well, that's upsetting. I think it glitched or it didn't show on the replay. But usually when Shaku does that, a big like warg storm through and trample, and it just... Is it just me, or did it just not happen? No, I mean it, man.
Climax.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I bigged that up. I was like, this is a great power. This is going to save him. And I didn't see a single warg. That's really upsetting when that happens. You know, like when there's a slight glitch. It could just be on the replay. In defense, it could just be in the replay. Oh, look, Shaku's warding off Glorfindel, who's actually been annoyingly just dropping back. Oh my gosh, is that a tunnel in the back of his base?
Oh, I mean, we did see the builder actually, didn't we? There was a builder running in from.
This is awful. It's
horrible, isn't it?
This is really bad. So
overwhelming.
But to build tunnels in the back of your base, around your base, just shows incredible micro skill. I don't know how you. Yeah. How do you I mean, I sometimes forget to.
Does he need it? Because it sort of feels as if.
It just
kind of raging at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, it just ensures that any reinforcements are going to come in from an unexpected angle.
Yeah.
But short answer, probably not. I think this is a game, set, and match, really. But what a game! What a game that they're so dominating back and forth. And I think, I don't know. What do you think? What's the difference between the two of them? What's caused the? I mean, look, he's on. To be fair to Eisen, he's on level 3, tier 3, 15 power points.
So I think Thena's just more aggressive, and it's the old chestnut of if you get boxed in, and I think he did a bit. I know he tried to push out, but he never really broke out from the sort of stranglehold early doors, and I think it's that really. I would say. I don't know. What do you reckon, mate?
I think it's maybe a slight difference in micromanaging. Like, I think it's a combination of the two. Hindsight's a wonderful thing, and I couldn't beat either of these players. They're phenomenal, as we always say. But I guess objectively looking at it, maybe perhaps it is just some really clever play from Thena, just constantly like flanking and attacking different sides, splitting his army more.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I think Heesh was splitting his army, but towards the end, and this happens, I find this all the time. This happens to me all the time. It's like you end up clumping your army again back into one army. At the start, he was maybe just needed to split his army up again, but I just think it's just overwhelming. I mean, look, there's the Goblin King.
Yeah,
love that man. What a little legend. But
he just makes a guest appearance at the end.
what an amazing match. I love this. So good.
It's good.
It's so good. And look, I mean, the fact he's on tier 3 and he's got summoning Urukai. Just such an unusual game. Usually it's one-sided, but that was just a real masterclass in how to counter and how to fight. Incredibly well.
It's very good.
What an impressive game, and that is the Fortress down, and that is probably GG. But yeah, hero of the match. Who do you think the hero of the match was?
You gotta be quick. Glorfindel.
Yeah, Glorfindel. Yeah, he was good. Yeah. I think Shaku probably for me was a good call on the defensive. There's about a 7-point point difference between the two. But yeah, what a game. Really great game. And at the end of that match, Thena goes through to round 2, and he's going to be playing Some Rain. Of course, me and my brothers will be there. We'll be casting it. And of course, I hope that you will join us, and we will see you there for the next Cup match.